And again, this Bears team, it's been very impressive to watch them with the takeaways and the interceptions.
With that pick, the Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes.
Welcome to the silliest thing I saw this week. My name is Dave Pyper, and I watch the NFL every week to bring you the silliest things that I can get my eyes on. We are sponsored by Vuori, makers of the most comfy clothing on the planet. I'll talk more about Vuori later on in the show. Well, I've got something new for you. I have never seen a member of the staff try and scare a player, but it finally happened this Sunday, and the staff member totally failed. Now, notice staff members just starts by staring directly at Laremy Tunsil. He's just trying to stare him down. And then as he kneels down, I think he whispers to him, "Remember the night of the draft." And then he tries to make Tunsil flinch. But Tunsil is a big man and isn't scared at all. Wild behavior on the part of Washington staff. Brock Purdy was flexing some wild behavior on Sunday himself. While the 49ers were balling out, here in the third quarter, Purdy drops back and doesn't love what he sees and just takes off. He's able to make one defender jump here, but when he gets to the sideline, he totally psychs Cody Barton out. That's like some older brother stuff. You want it? Too bad. What's really funny is after the play, you can see Purdy immediately runs up and apologizes for the move. Purdy was actually asked about this after the game, and this is what he had to say.
I thought it was dumb. The whole ball fake at the end, I was like, bro, what did I just do?
Sometimes you just do something silly. You don't even know why you did it. I've done some silly stuff in my life. I have no idea why I did it, but I'm happy Purdy did. We have some exciting news. Josh Allen and some lady that he's married to announced that they're having a baby this past week. And as a parent, let me just say,
you're entering a world of pain.
I'm kidding. Being a parent is great. What is really great is how much fathers are sharing the load in 2025. Josh Allen has taken that pretty far because on Sunday, he was sharing the load of the morning sickness. I mean, what a guy. He was actually asked about this after the game.
Josh, how are you physically? The broadcast showed you
if they don't catch it every game, I don't know. It basically happens every game.
I'm surprised to hear that this happens every game. I will keep my eye out for more Josh Allen pukes. My bad, guys. Did anyone else happen to catch the birds at the stadium in Chicago on Sunday? They got involved with a few plays that we'll take a look at. I did see a fan pointed out pre-game that there were some birds just chilling, literally chilling at midfield before the game. It was very cold on Sunday. But here in the first quarter, the Bears have the ball, and Williams is going to rocket this one to rookie Luther Burden, and the birds are out there flying. On the replay, we can see the birds were set up in a cover 2, but couldn't quite make the play. What's interesting is later on in this game, the Bears were punting, and I had no idea that the birds played special teams too because they actually kind of got close to this play. I'm still not sure if they were playing for the home team or for the Browns, but I know that they certainly didn't even try and help the Browns, and I can't blame them. The silliest thing I saw this week is brought to you by my favorite clothing company in the world, Vuori, makers of the most comfortable clothing that you can get your hands on. If you use our link in the description or go to vuori.com/Harris, you can get 20% off your first order. The holiday season is upon us, and I'm telling you, if you want to impress that special someone or some loved ones with some buttery, soft wear, check out Vuori's lounge collection. I've been raving about my Seaside full zip, and I'm not even a full zip guy. I like to usually have the pocket connect in the middle and the front, but I cannot seem to take this thing off. In fact, the clip I showed you earlier of my kid falling into that box, I'm wearing it in that video. I seriously live in this stuff. So if you guys want to make an upgrade to your wardrobe or see the biggest smiles on your loved ones' faces, head to vuori.com/Harris. You'll get 20% off your first order. That'll let them know that we sent you. Thank you so much, Vuori, for your support and making this show happen. Let's get back to some silliness. I have to say, one of the coolest football things happened this past weekend when retired quarterback Phillip Rivers returned to the NFL to start for the Colts. I have to assume we were all wondering how good this could possibly go, and it went okay. Since retirement, Rivers has been coaching his son's high school team, and the team was even cheering him on. But there was a moment that Rivers looked like maybe his legs just didn't work anymore. It's the second quarter on first down. Rivers is going to take the snap, and whoops, he just kind of fell down untouched. I wasn't sure if this is Rivers maybe being a little bit too old, a little bit too heavy, and moving a little bit too fast, or was this an issue with the field? I'm pretty sure the field did Rivers dirty. On the replay, we can see Rivers plant his back foot, and it just kind of slides. And I'd also like to point out, the area around the midfield logo is all smeared, almost like as if the paint was wet and slippery. Then I came across this shot of Rivers making sure that he remembered what a pro football field looked like pregame. He was just staring at the field. But look at that right there. The facilities management roped off the midfield logo. And I think it's because the paint wasn't dry. Could Seattle have done this on purpose? I don't think so. Probably not. That would be that would be an insane thing to do. I think it's just bad luck, but I wanted to point out that he might be old and he might be out of shape, but I don't think this one was his fault. So nice job, Phil. And that is going to do it for me this week, guys. I had some cool laterals I wanted to show you here on our way out. I got to thank Viore for making this show happen. Thank you so much, Viore. Go to vuori.com/Harris for 20% off your first order. And I have to thank all of you for watching. Thank you guys so much. I hope that this gave you guys some laughs. And I will be back for week 16. So I will see you guys next week. Bye.
Thanks so much for watching. Please, please, please smash that like button, write a comment, tell us who else you'd like to see us review film on, and of course, best of all, please subscribe to our channel and then click that little bell above the subscribe button and you'll be notified whenever we post a new video.